And I have to say this though, with all of Ali's insecurities, and I do agree with you, Jonathan, that they were there, especially, when you get beat as a child, when you endure child abuse, that's where his mean streak came in. That's where he, even though he was not poverty stricken, let's say, as you said it as Liston or Frazier, abuse, doesn't have any price tag on it. And so, he was, so that his main streak was real and authentic, but so was his belief in himself. And he is one of the greatest fighters with the greatest amount of belief ever. And for you to step into a ring to get punched in the face or punch somebody else in the face, you got to believe you are the greatest of all time. You have to, or else you're going to lose, and that's why I loved him as a kid. A love child, abject poverty. But yet I knew, because my aunt told me and my father told me, that I was special. And everybody wanted me to act accordingly. And I had a strong spirit inside of me, and I just didn't want to. And then for me, Muhammad Ali gave me that license to be, so audacious, just to be like, no, I don't want to do that. No, this is who I am. No, I don't care about what the status quo is. I don't care, and it was, yes, I can do this. So what if you're white? That doesn't make you better than me. That comes from Ali. And most people don't really realize that, the civil rights movement with the Black Power and stuff like that. Ali was probably one of the first commercial figures to say those things on a worldwide platform. And as a person of color, you're like, yeah, you know what? Step back. This is who I am. I am not who you want me to be. He literally said that, Jonathan. I forgot the quote. You have it in your book. I'm not this, I'm not that. This is who I am. Get used to it. And that's powerful.
Yeah. I call that
powerful.
I call that the Black Declaration of Independence. Because Ali said, I don't have to be who you want me to be. I don't have to believe in the God you tell me to believe in. I don't have to say what you want me to say. I'm free to be who I want to be. And that was a Declaration of Independence. I think that resonated for so many people who've been oppressed, for so many people who felt like they didn't have a voice. I think that was in some ways his greatest moment. That's when he announced that he was a Muslim. He announced he was changing his name. And soon after that, he announced he wouldn't fight in Vietnam. Those were bombs he was dropping. That was big.